pulled it back up. We heard the claws. She's gone back to the exact same spot. I heard some more claws just a moment ago. There we go, from the left. Now this little boisterous cub might need to be a little bit more careful. You don't play with your food in the tree, little one. Give mum a heart attack. How precious is that? Everybody, it is a dead daker. It's over there. It doesn't look too gruesome at the moment, but if kills are not your thing, please do be aware that it's not for sensitive viewers. This is what it was doing before. Didn't know what it was doing. It kept jumping over and then it pawed at the carcass and then it just flopped to the floor. I think Mum is holding it now. Oh yes, neck by itself, claws its way up there. That's a very, very important element of a leopard survival. It gets to that 3-4 month period when, or should I say 5 months?
Yeah, I am out of the lock here. Xidulu Montana.
Maybe 6 month period where they're then able to claw themselves up a tree and then they're able to get away from predation. Before that they're quite hidden in thickets on the ground, but as soon as they're able to, I think 3 might be a bit early, but 4, 5 months, 6 months, they're able to then claw themselves up a tree. And you could hear it just before, could physically hear that as they were pulling itself up. First came Mum with her carcass, and then came the youngster. I mean, it's not eloquent when you see a cub climbing a tree. It almost looks like a squirrel going like 1 foot in front of the other, that slow motion movement. But it's a very important element of their survival. Very sharp claws. Well, everybody, that was our surprise for you this morning. I hope you have been suitably surprised. We are over the moon. I couldn't believe the timing. We were told the cub was around but hidden. And as Panda framed it before, in it walked from the left. It was almost as if it was planned, eh? Cindy Lee was so happy. We're so happy with that you could all be a part of this with us. But when you left us the first time, then we reversed back here, we got this view, and we thought, oh, this is amazing. And then immediately the cub pawed the carcass and it just slipped out, and Xidulu was down the tree in a flash. Not too angry with her cub, I don't think. These are mistakes, these are things that they learn. A leopard will lose many a kill because of their cubs. Waiting hyenas underneath. You can see it's quite flimsy. It can go quite easily. Mum needs to secure it in a way that the cub can feed on it easily. Oh! Got to learn somehow. see the size difference between mum and son. Jackie, well done to Mama Xidulu indeed. She is teaching this youngster lots of important tricks, lots of important elements, and just wants to feed. Mama just trying to eat it, grabbing it and pulling it. Now, eating in a tree takes a lot of practice. You don't often have cubs feeding very well in the tree. They often feed on the ground. It's a balancing act. They aren't able to hold the food, move the food, and eat the food because it's slipping and sliding and moving around, as you can see. It's almost as if the female needs to properly wedge the carcass into a branch. So like a young male impala works really well because you can like really wedge those horns in, and the cub can play with that carcass as much as they want to. It's not going to go anywhere. And Trisha's going to be super excited. This is still going on this afternoon. I'm sure it will be, unless they drop the carcass again to waiting hyenas.